こんにちは。ニューロンドンのルアです。Today I'm going to show you guys around an Australian supermarket. Let's go have a look. So it's inside a big shopping centre. In the middle here we have like some food court, like a Mexican fries. They're building a new one here, and then a Vietnamese place. Kind of like audio, CDs, things like that. So there are two major supermarkets in Australia. There's one called Woolworths, and you can see next to it there's the alcohol shop. Because in Australia, you have to sell alcohol in separate shops. You can't sell it inside the regular shop. So moving on, there is a deli, lots of cheeses, that kind of thing. And then we have the fishmonger, the bakery, the bread. So just chicken stuff and chicken products. Here we have the greengrocer. This is for fruits and vegetables. And then onto the other supermarket, and this one is called Coles. The shopping trolley. Shopping trolleys in Australia, you need to put some money into it to unlock it. We have the fruits and vegetables section. And fruits and vegetables are much cheaper in Australia than they are in Japan. So here we have blueberries and raspberries for $3. That's like 200 yen for a punnet of blueberries. I think cheap fruit is one of the things I miss the most from Australia. If you come to Australia, check out the fruit prices. We've got good fruit, so check that out. And then we've got melons. Lots and lots of melons. Again, pretty cheap. Fruits and vegetables are very cheap. Bananas, like 200 yen per kilo. Over here we have like the daizu meat, the fake meat. As you know, I'm vegetarian, so I really enjoy this kind of stuff. So if you have a chance to get, slowly now in life you can get some like fake meats and stuff, but it's still pretty rare in Japan. So I'm very happy to see this stuff again. Here we have the long life milk, so milk that stays on the shelf. The soy milk, almond milk, that kind of thing. Here's all the superfoods, like the super healthy food things. And then another thing about Australian supermarkets is we really like cereal. So we've got a big cereal section filled with all kinds of cereals. And this is the tea section. So lots of teas and things. Then we have, this is the soda aisle, so just filled with different types of soft drink. And this is the Christmas edition ginger beer. So this is one of my favourite things in Australia. It's called ginger beer. It's different to ginger ale. It's cloudy and much more spicy, and maybe a bit stronger flavour. So if you have the chance, you can sometimes find it in Kitanoesu. You can find ginger beer there. So give that a go if you ever find it. And then different lollies. We don't say candy in Australia, we say lollies. So here's all the lollies you can get, which is like gummy candy. And whole chickens, big things of Christmas ham. This is the chips section, so many different types of chips. Here we have the rice. So there's the long grain. Rice is about the same price in Australia as it is in Japan. Japanese rice is a bit more expensive. So Japanese rice is called sushi rice here. This is the canned food section, so you've got canned tuna, spam, baked beans, there's canned soups, and then here is the bread section. So there's different breads and pizza bases, so like cakes and cookies. Here is the tomato sauce section, so lots of tomato passata, olive oil, spices, pasta, different stocks. In Australia, a lot of people are vegan, so we have all the vegan style stocks. So here is the Japanese section of an Australian supermarket. So you can see it's a bit more expensive. They got like sushi kits for like kind of American style makizushi, some nori, soupy mayonnaise, ryorishu, kind of sushi like vinegar. And this one is mirin, rayu, ponzu, tonkatsu sauce and yakitori sauce. Some of the Kewpie dressings. Then they've got some Korean food down there. some instant miso and some golden curry. So yeah, so that's it for Japanese food. So yeah, it's a bit more expensive. This is the Mexican section, so lots of Mexican food, and the Indian section, lots of Indian stuff, and lots of Chinese stuff here too. The Christmas pudding, this is delicious. My dad and I are going to have this later. It's just a supermarket brand, but it's really nice. Here are all the eggs. In Australia, the people really care about free range, so like hiragai tamago. So I know it's quite difficult to find in Japan, but people really care about it. Here are the toiletries. We have hair dyes and shampoos, and I've talked about this, but this is the deodorant section. So in Australia, people will wear deodorant all the time, so it's a really big section of the supermarket. But this is the ice cream section, so lots of ice cream in tubs and icy poles, then some frozen fruits, then frozen like cheesecakes, pastry, and then here we've got some kind of frozen like meals and things you can heat up. And I've got some frozen ramen, frozen udon, some like ikuma, the cheese section. So I'd say most Australians buy cheese in a block. The shredded cheese is still popular, but most people buy it in a block. So lots and lots of different types of cheese. Here's more cheese dips, hummus, baba ganoush. So yeah, this is the Australian supermarket. So we've got a huge dairy section as well, because we eat a lot of dairy foods in Western countries, so it's much larger, and yeah, so much like variety in cheese and yogurts and things like that. So many different types, and yeah, it's really good. We have some checkouts that are still run by people, but a lot of it is the self-serve checkout, which you can see in Family Mart and in supermarkets like Life. They've got a big self-serve section. So, but that's what the main thing is now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have any questions about Australian supermarkets, I think they're a bit different to Japanese ones. This is a very normal supermarket, so I hope you enjoyed it.